Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another brand new vlog of the Children of the Devin-Vlogs, man. That's right, Children of the Devin-Vlogs, man. And today, by any chance, that I myself am going to be talking about is how the Vegas Golden Knights are going to win the entire Stanley Cup of the playoffs. Well, to be for honest and to be for real, I gotta say is that if they win the playoffs, I'm actually gonna be pretty happy to see them if they win. Like the only chances I would want to see them win is if they actually do beat the other team down below, which is the pretty much the EDM, exactly, the EDM, of course, in hockey, which hopefully they could really take them down, I think, just to win, I think. So way they will just challenge either the Dallas Stars, which I hope they could challenge the Dallas Stars, because I mean, bruh, that would have been a very insane good match to probably definitely watch in hockey, because I mean, I so want to so watch that whenever it's the final four teams left to go, because I will so actually cheer on for those Golden Knights, really. And then what's really going to go on from the other side is either Toronto or pretty much California or Toronto or Florida Panthers. Well, that, by the way, I might have to say pretty much the Panthers, since I might probably think they could probably be in the final four. And then for what I'm also guessing is that yeah, pretty much Hurricanes. I think Hurricanes might be a go for it. I mean, if my pretty much analysis don't kind of count exactly, then it probably may or won't count, or if it's going to be added all into random spots of the team list of seeing who even truly makes to the final four. But I mean, if pretty much the Golden Knights do lose, I'm probably am disappointed if they lose too, exactly, which I really am betting my money so likely to have them win exactly and totally beat the other team, because I mean, yeah, the old saying goes is that whenever you have a choice, you pretty much have to have a choice anyway, or maybe I say again is that you may have no choice, then I mean, I have no choice, just to probably go on with the other side and just pick Golden Knights in general. So that's probably my instant of the point of me cheering on and rooting for the Vegas Golden Knights, because I mean, trust me, I am all the way home down to that. I'm just down to that. I'm just really home into that. Exactly. And just see how they're going to take their big win against the other team down below at the Western Conference. And that's all I have to say about my analysis, and just say that at least. But yeah, hopefully they could win, and I will say at least likely at best, which I'm gonna probably look up and see how many wins that they won. So anyway, I'm gonna look on Vegas Golden Knights, and let me take a look. How many times has Vegas Golden Knights wins in the playoffs? Oh, okay, so here's what this says. And oh my god, here we go. I mean, I really am going to take a look and see what this says exactly. So here's what this says: the Vegas Golden Knights have won one champion in the the NHL playoffs. They have prepared in the playoffs 7 times in their first 8 seasons. Their all-time playoff record is 61-40. They won the Stanley Cup in 2023. Yo! Wait, what? I'm like, seriously, how did they win right there? That is so based. That actually is really based. I'm like, holy shit, that actually is true. After when I was looking on the freaking, pretty much on the Google thing, exactly on the search, and I'm like, no shit, they actually won for that one. Holy crap. I mean, speaking of holy crap, maybe I might have to look on for like the New Jersey Devils and see how they won many times in the playoffs, which I'm just making guesses. I'm just making full on guesses, not to just like, oh, I have to make guesses that might be incorrected or will be corrected. So let me go ahead and check on the other side of it. Let me go ahead and see what the other one says. How many times has New Jersey Devils wins in the playoffs? Oh, this one I'm going to look. Bro! 5 times! 5 times! Yo! Damn, 5 times. All right, I might give that a round of applause for that one. I might be based for this one too. I'm just giving it a round of applause. So, amen. I says, amen. I probably am. So anyway, let's look what this says here. So it says the New Jersey Devils have won the Stanley Cup 3 times in their history: 1995, 2000, and 2003. Nice, but okay, that seems a long time. They have also made 25 appearances in the the NHL playoffs, according to HockeyReference.com. Their overall playoff record is 143 to 133. Holy crap. I'm like, yeah, that's just pretty much seems to be about right, I think, just for that record. But based. Like, it really pretty much does or nearly comes to a surprise to me by seeing this and the result of me looking at this. I'm like, okay, a little bit of experience to look at, but I'm like, sure, I'm looking into experiences whenever I need to look at them for a bit. So that's just all I can probably say right now. So if you guys could tell me in the comments what you guys prefer seeing in the Final Four, I mean, the only thing I prefer wanting to see in the Final Four is just the Dallas Stars, the Vegas Golden Knights, and then of course maybe Florida Panthers or maybe Toronto or pretty much so. And then maybe, of course, with Hurricanes, since I know Hurricanes might get their ass kicked a little bit from like the other side of the team. That's either Toronto or maybe just Florida Panthers in general, which I probably will count on that. Which that's just all I want to see how that's going to be in play and just see how awesome that is going to be in the finals. Which I really want to see how bad that will be amazingly good. Which I gotta say, it's going to be pretty much likely worth to see to watch. So hopefully in the Final Four, I'll be very interested to see what the Final Four's teams is going to look like. And I will say at best is that let's go. I'm going to see the final Big Four coming right in. It's Dallas, and then Vegas Golden Knights, and then either Toronto or maybe Florida Panthers, or maybe Hurricanes, which I know Hurricanes might actually win against the other one as well. But I mean, Hurricanes might get eliminated next, since I hope they could get eliminated next, which I don't know how or why. But like I said, even though I did made the top 5 or top 10, which I do understand that and briefly understand, which I just probably wanted to do that just because. Just to see what my favorite teams would be like, and just say like, oh, what my favorite teams are exactly. That is either top 5 or top 10, which I did say honestly that I've always picked what my favorite teams would be, from the scale of 1 to 5, and then another one to scale to 10. So that's just what I want to give everybody's reason about and just know what's going to happen. And hopefully, what's going to pretty much happen in the playoffs is I'm likely to see how this plays out. But if Vegas Golden Knights lose, I probably am going to just let things play out. I mean, it's not going to be like for me to root on for what team I'm going to root for. I'm just going to be the one watching the whole thing and see how all of that goes. As long as it's not bad or horrible or not terrible, then that's exactly what I would say, to watch the whole thing go down and see who wins in the Stanley Cup Finals. So yeah, that is my prediction. And that is all I probably would have to point out for now. So without further that being said, and without further being said again, is that thank you guys once again for enjoying this video and for much more. So again, this is yours truly, that I am the Chilling with the Devin-Vlogs man. Please be sure, like always, is like and comment and subscribe to the bell to be notified. And without that being said, I'll see you in the next time, and then in the next video. Peace out, sign out, and we'll see you next time and for the next video. Bye-bye, everybody. See you next time.